nervous system. Lesson 4. What is the structure of central nervous system or nervous system? Nervous system consists of central nervous system and the peripheral nervous system. Central nervous system consists of brain and the spinal cord. Peripheral nervous system consists of cranial nerve and the spinal nerve. Central nervous system, it is consists of brain and the spinal cord. Brain largest part of central nervous system. Weight 350 grams and 1040 grams in adult men. It occupies bony space in the body called a skull. It's surrounded by three membranes. Our brain surrounded by three membranes called meninges. It is responsible for protection and the nourishment of brain. This membrane for protection and the nourishment of brain. This membrane, dura mater, bia mater, arachnoid. Dura mater lie in the skull. Bia mater adhere to brain surface. Arachnoid fill the space between the other membrane. There are 12 pairs of cranial nerves are connected to brain. Forebrain, midbrain, and hindbrain. It is a component of brain. Forebrain, cerebral cortex, and thalamus and hypothalamus. Hindbrain, cerebellum, bones, and medulla oblongata. Forebrain, cerebral cortex, and thalamus and hypothalamus. It is forebrain. Thalamus, hypothalamus. Okay? And this is called midbrain. Hindbrain, bones, and the cerebellum and the medulla oblongata. Forebrain. It is largest part of brain. Two big lobes. Each lobe called cerebral hemisphere, and they are separated by big fissure and held connected together by big handle of nerve fiber. The cerebral cortex characterized by depression called fissure and groove. Cerebral cortex, there is depression called fissure and groove between them. Each cerebral hemisphere consists of frontal lobe, parietal lobe, occipital lobe, temporal lobe, and the fifth lobe, which is not seen from external shape because it covers frontal and parietal. What is the function of cerebral cortex? Frontal lobe, voluntary movement. Any motor movement or voluntary movement that I can control in it, and some center of speech and the memory. Parietal lobe has sensory function, sensation of heat, cold, pressure, touch. Occipital lobe that control vision, temporal lobe that control of hearing and smell and taste. Thalamus. Thalamus, it is important center for coordination of sensory. Impulse reach cerebral cortex. Hypothalamus, the center of control satiety, sleep, hunger, thirst, and the body temperature controlled by hypothalamus. Midbrain. Midbrain, it is the smallest part of brain. It is the connection between forebrain and the hindbrain. It contains nervous center that keep a body balance, and the center connected with hearing and vision and regulate a body reflexes. Hindbrain. Hindbrain consists of cerebellum and bones and medulla oblongata. Cerebellum in the posterior region and consists of three lobes. Function: keep a body balance with the inner ear and the body muscle. Bones fluid. Function is the transmission of nerve impulse from spinal cord to different part of brain. Medulla oblongata contains some vital like respiratory and blood vessel movement and swallowing, vomiting, sneezing, and cough. Spinal cord. The spinal cord, it is the inside vertebral column and called neural canal or spinal canal in the vertebral column that move spinal cord. It is the start from medulla oblongata and extend along the vertebral column and reach about 45 centimeters. It is hollow from inside and contains small column called central canal. There are two fissures, dorsal fissure and ventral fissure in spinal cord. It extends along the midline and divide into spinal cord completely. It is covered with three membranes, dura mater, arachnoid, and biamater. Structure of spinal cord. What is the structure of spinal cord? Spinal cord have a two layer, inner layer and outer layer. Inner layer, it is a gray matter, look like H matter, gray and look like H. It is formed of nerve cell body and dendrites and glial cell. Nerve cell body, dendrites and neuroglia. It is considered reflex action, main part for reflexes, and thousands of reflexes are. It has two dorsal and two ventral. It has two dorsal and two ventral. Outer layer, it is a white matter. It is formed of nerve fiber only. Its function transmitted from nerve impulse from all different two bodies. Thank you. And we will start peripheral nervous system.